All right, I was, I knew this was gonna come. Ever since I started the Sleepwalker series, I knew that eventually we would reach this. This is Web of Confusion. This is the crossover story in which Spider-Man does battle with the Sleepwalker. I knew this was coming because if you do any research on the Sleepwalker series of comic books, you know that he faces off against Spider-Man and some kind of strange things happen. And it's supposed to be, I mean, obviously, you read the book, Rick Sheridan is just like Peter Parker. He has an alter ego. They're very much similar teenage superheroes kind of deal. So it makes sense that he would face off against Spider-Man. And here we are in issue 5, and it does happen. Which I knew, well, I don't know. I hear mixed things. I'm very excited to figure out if this is a good book or not. I have my hopes kind of high, but we will see. Either way, this is a two-part issue, so this one's going to go up and then expect the second one to go up not long after this one goes up. But with all that said, let's figure this out. Let's get is this Todd McFarlane's No, that's not Todd McFarlane. Who did the letters in this? I mean, who did the pencils in this? Trapped in the mind of college student Rick Sheridan is a mysterious alien who claims he's a guardian of the mindscape, the dimension that borders on the minds of all intelligent beings. And when Rick sleeps, the alien walks into our reality, where he can continue his noble mission and use his powers to strike fear in the hearts of earthen evildoers everywhere, as the heroic, horrifying Sleepwalker. In the eyes of the weak and innocent, he is a savior, a champion, a living fortress against the swelling tide of evil that daily threatens to engulf them and drag them down. In the eyes of the criminal miscreants who would prey on those in need of his protection, he is an object of scorn, a scourge, an inescapable intruder, forever interfering with their sinister schemes. But in the eyes of the one who secretly, silently watches him now, he is something quite different. He is merely a curiosity. Oh wait, is this... That's Sleepwalker's eyeball. That's his weird bug eye. He's looking at Spider-Man. Let's see. Pencils by Brett Blevins, another dude who I've never heard of. No, it's not Todd McFarlane, but he does do those weird Todd McFarlane sort of webs, you know? They're like hyper detailed, even though they kind of don't really need to be. I don't know. Whatever. For these eyes belong to a sleepwalker. And this sleepwalker has never seen a web-swinging Spider-Man before. This being merits further observation. Bingo! Looks like Ben Urich's tip pinned out, just like he said. And that new hotshot gang lord who everyone's calling Crime Wave showed up at this warehouse tonight. I wonder what a reputed high roller like him is doing in a low-rent district like this. Ben is the crime reporter at the Daily Bugle, the newspaper at which Spider-Man also works when in his guise of freelance photographer Peter Parker. Maybe she's the answer. Which one of these should I start with? Let's see. Carmela, tell me. I didn't waste my time coming here. That depends on why you came, CW. You know why I came, babe. All the equipment has arrived. Everyone is ready. We'll be going onto the George Washington Bridge tomorrow at midnight, just as planned. You sure say all the right things, babe. Just make sure everything stays just as planned. Remember, I've got a meeting later that night with all my pals, and I wouldn't want to disappoint them, especially the Kingpin. All right, so the Kingpin's involved in this? I doubt it. I doubt they would use such a high-class villain for this story. How can you be so certain the Kingpin won't come after us all? Why would the head of all the mobs in New York come to your meeting? Hey, don't worry, babe. He wouldn't miss my meeting for the world. Pals, the Kingpin. Oh, it's guaranteed. Pals, the Kingpin? Sounds like every mob boss is coming in. And all I have to do is nail them all to find out where this meeting is. Alright. Please explain your present behavior. Huh? Your behavior. It seems odd, even by human standards. You're the one who's odd by human standards, pal. Who or what the heck are you? Are you a Skrull? No. A subterranean? No. An inhuman? No. Okay, give me a hint. I am a sleepwalker. Well, I haven't heard that one before. I seek to understand the nature of crime in your world. Don't we all? Uh-oh. Crime Wave's getting ready to leave. I have to ditch this clown. Listen, I can't talk now. Send me a letter with a self-addressed stamped envelope and I'll get back to you, okay? Are you a criminal? Didn't you hear me? Didn't you hear me? No talking! Sorry about this rough stuff, but what's going on down here is too important and I can't let you mess it up. The strands with which he binds me, so similar are they to those of my ancient enemy, Cobweb. There can be no doubt that this creature too is evil, and it is my sworn duty to destroy evil wherever I may find it. Yeah, that's interesting. When they first revealed Cobweb as his arch villain, like his main enemy, I thought to myself, that just looks like Spider-Man's webs. And yeah, Sleepwalker made that same damn connection. Oops, I think I got Sleepy ticked off. His eyes are glowing. Yowza. Hey, you missed. What's the matter? You can't see straight? I saw exactly what I wanted to, demon. Those beams, they're pulling the wall down on me. Okay, that's it. I tried to talk nicely to leave. But now I'm gonna have to get nasty. I'll try and get this over with quickly for both our sakes. Hey, what are you doing to my webbing? By stretching it around me, I can turn these sinister strands against you. Ha, slick move, Sleepy, but catching me is one thing. Holding on to me is another matter entirely. Ugh, got him. Well, so far, I think the reason, because they always have a reason. When two heroes get into the same goddamn book, they always have to have a reason why they're fighting. So far, it's fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid. There's no reason for this. It's completely absurd. But, I don't know. I don't think that necessarily means it's a bad thing. You guys tell me. What do you think? Your skills are impressive, demon. Huh? But you are inadequate. Oof, got him. Got him with his dream powers. You have lost, evil one. You idiot! I'm Spider-Man! I'm one of the good guys, ask anyone! The man in the car is the real evil one around here, and he's escaping, thanks to you. I will investigate your assertions on my own. Huh, I wouldn't trust this bug-eyed bozo to catch a litter bug, let alone the major player like Crime Wave, and I just can't let the Crime Wave get away. So this... wait. But I'll never free myself from this sign in time to catch up with him. So the Spider Tracer will have to keep me posted where Crime Wave goes until I can follow him again. I just hope it reaches. But unseen by Spidey, thought what? It attached to Sleepwalker? Perhaps I was too quick to judge this Spider-Man creature. We've got company, boss. Evasive action? And deprive our guest of my world-famous hospitality? Felix, you take me for some kind of social misfit? The least I can do is give him a proper welcome. Boom! Oh, shit. Well, hey, Sleepwalker is ethereal, so you shouldn't be able to blow him up with just a fucking grenade. Was that it? Dude, he took you out with a grenade? Yeah, he did. Look at that. I don't want to believe it, but there's the proof. goddamn grenaded him out of existence. A minute later, after some strenuous efforts on the part of a certain web-slinger, sheesh, now I know how it feels to be a baked potato. Well, Crime Wave could be halfway to Mars by now, and I have to go to school in the morning. And since it seems as if nothing's gonna happen until that big meeting, I might as well go home and grab a few hours sleep with the help of my spider tracer. I can pick up Crime Wave's trail tomorrow night. I wonder what happened to, what do you call himself? Oh yeah, Sleepwalker. Straight back to Rick Sheridan. Later, at the Brooklyn apartment of college student Rick Sheridan. I must hurry. The time draws near. Rick awakens, and I disappear back into his mind. Yawn. Rise and shine, Rambo. Huh? Looks like my mind mate has left me a message. Good or evil? But what the heck does Sleepwalker have to do with Spider-Man? That evening on a Brooklyn street. Come on, Rambo, it's time to go home. What's the hurry, kid? Nothing good on TV tonight anyway. Spider-Man? Now tell me, what do you know about Crime Wave? Crime Wave. Crime Wave is a stupid name. I don't know. It's this comic so far is just right in the middle. It's not leaning one way or another. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. You know, Crime Wave, the mobster. Like the one in the newspaper headlines? Exactly. Well, I read the other day. You don't know anything about him, do you? Well, no, not really. I don't get it. The signal from my spider tracer led me here, but... Good grief. The signal is coming from inside the dog. He ate the tracer. I've been tracking a mutt for the last 3 hours. Nice talking to you, kid, but I gotta go now. Bad guys to catch and all that. Bye! Life sure has gotten more interesting. I hope some Sleepwalker... Well, wait, hold on. Ugh, that's poorly done. Life sure has gotten more interesting since Sleepwalker entered my life. I hope that's a good thing. Then, minutes later... This is almost beginning to make sense. First Sleepwalker leaves that note, then Spider-Man shows up. Those two must have had some run-in last night. And Sleepwalker must have been left wondering what exactly he had to run into. Guess I should tell him. Good. Spider-Man is good. Soon, as Rick falls asleep for the night... Huh? It's Sleepwalker! I was expecting if I hung around I'd discover that kid's connection to Crime Wave, but Sleepwalker? Hey, Bugface! Spider-Man, I am gratified that you are here. Well, that makes one of us. But I understand now that you are indeed the hero you claimed you were. Perhaps I can help you. Your type of help I can do without. Just stay out of my way. Maybe I can still intercept Crime Wave's gang at the bridge. Oh, damn it, I missed the whole bubble. Then understand this. Thanks to you, I lost my best chance of tracking Crime Wave to his meeting. I must find a way to make amends. Midnight on the Hudson River. Yep, there it is. Some of New York's wealthiest, most socially prominent citizens have gathered for a cruise around Manhattan Island to enjoy an evening of dining, drinking, dancing, and most importantly, donating for the homeless. But not everyone shares their concern for the less fortunate. Safety clamps fastened? Check. Grappling hooks ready? Check. Bungee cord secure? Check. Then let's swing. As one of the ebon-garbed figures jumps from the George Washington Bridge... What? Ooh, they look like Catwoman, cat people. And drop hundreds of feet below to their target. Lock grappling hooks. Hooks locked. Release bungee cords. Bungees released. Then let's party. Everyone remain still and no one will get hurt. Don't think of this as a theft, ladies and gentlemen. Think of this as a real reallocation of funds. After all, we could use new homes too. Security guards neutralized. Then it's time to bid our gracious hosts a fond farewell. Minutes later. Woo! Web slinging over half of Brooklyn and across Manhattan is not even my idea of a fun evening. But at least I made it. And it looks like I got here too late. Are you all right down there? We've just been robbed, Spider-Man. But we're okay. Authorities have been notified and they left us the champagne. Go after the charity money on the boat. Huh? That boat's pretty far away already, but I think if I put all my strength into one swing, I can... Nope, I can't. What? Oh, caught him. Sleepwalker caught him. It's a good save. Huh? Sleepwalker? Where'd you come from? I've been following you. Permit me to help. Permission granted. I never thought I'd be happy to see you. Obviously, we are both capable of changing our opinion about the other. Let's not jump to conclusions, Sleepy. I'll take you to the vessel you were chasing. But we need a plan first. We haven't the time. The vessel will escape. Carmela, we've got trouble on the starboard side. Oh, hell yeah, you've got fucking trouble. Look at that. Is this the way you fellas say welcome aboard? Tisk tisk. Naval Academy graduates, you're not. Go for their weapons first, Sleepy. Agreed, Spider-Man. Yow! This beam. It's bending the force boards up. Beam this, monster. Ah, an intriguing challenge. But one easily met. No bullets. He turned them into pancakes. Oof. Don't crowd me, sailors. There's plenty of punches to go around. You call this service? No tip for you, pal. I like Spider-Man. I like him. He's good. Okay. Crime Wave. This is Carmela. Come in. What's shaking, babe? Spider-Man and some kind of creature are on board. We're under attack. No prob. Bring him along. I got a special surprise waiting for him. All right, over and out. I hate his surprises. Meanwhile, these humans are quite resourceful fighters, Spider-Man, don't you agree? My understanding of human dialect is still limited. Could you, repeat that? Crime Wave. He's waiting for us, and he's... abandoned ship! We have forced our opponents to flee. Huh. I'd rather fight us than swim in the Hudson River any day, Sleepy. I think that's the reason they're running. Look! Come on, Papa, keep coming. My spider sense is ringing like a fire alarm. Ha ha ha! Let's get out of here! Oh, shit. Boom! Took out the entire boat with one missile? Jesus Christ. Nice shot, CW, and I bet I wouldn't have made a bit of difference to you if I were still on board. If you're not smart enough to figure out what I was planning, babe, then what good are you to me? Now be a good girl and fish Spider Stiff out of the water, okay? And move it. I don't want to be late for my meeting. Oh shit, they do have Kingpin. There he is. Soon, inside a nearby textile factory. Thanks for coming, gentlemen. As the heads of the most powerful criminal organizations on the Eastern Seaboard, I ask you here to share an historic moment with me. What's the point of this get-together, Crime Wave? I don't like sharing nothing without the Kingpin. Yeah, he might think we're all plotting something against him. You don't think I'd be foolish enough not to invite the greatest leader we've ever known, do you? Don't Hold on, I need a good one. Don't patronize me, Crime Wave. Is that good? Is that good? I don't know. Kingpin, I'm so glad you could make it. Please, have a seat at the head of the table. I did not come here to sit. No, that's not it. That's not Kingpin. I'll work on it. Of course, you must be a very busy man. Allow me to get right down to business. I want to present to you before all your respected colleagues your share of the take from tonight's heist. Accept it with my blessings. I did not come here for your blessing. In the legitimate business world, I am known as Wilson Fisk, importer and philanthropist. I am so sorry, Mr. Kingpin. I had no idea. Please take all the money. This way you don't gotta give none of it to charity. I know you arranged this meeting to embarrass me in front of all these men, Crime Wave, to make them lose respect for me, to persuade them to look to you as their leader. Know this. No one has ever humiliated the Kingpin before and gotten away with it. No one. And I bet no one's ever killed Spider-Man in front of all these men before either. Least of all you, Kingpin. Ha 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 ha. To be continued. Oh man, so that was his plan? He wanted to capture Spider-Man and kill him in front of everybody. And there's fucking Sleepwalker in the fucking Hudson River. Kingpin enraged, Spider-Man entrapped, and Sleepwalker entangled in Web of Confusion Part 2. Available in 1 month. Except no. For you guys, you don't have to wait a month. You guys are going to be able to see that probably in a few minutes, honestly. They'll probably be uploaded in the same day or the day after. More than likely, they're going to be right next to each other. So, you know, go ahead and fucking watch that shit. Because you're going to want to know how this ends. Because I sure as shit definitely want to know how this ends. But this is the end for this book, but not this story. So if you liked reading this comic with me and you want to read more comics with me, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And as always, nerds, stay heroic.